I want to come to your grandmother's passing, and you mentioned I'll let the audience pick up the book, Return to Self. I highly recommend all Atish's books. I've said that in the past as well. When in one case you went to a restaurant because that's the best you could do, an Indian restaurant because you couldn't come back here. Uh, the fact that you couldn't make it for the last rites, um, is there, I mean, do you feel angry? Do you want revenge? Are there any extreme emotions that I will be so happy when this regime that has exiled me from my family falls? Or is it that's not part of your nature, or has that gone? That anger isn't there anymore?
No, I have that anger.
Oh, you do. Okay, you do have that anger.
No, I certainly do. And it's not entirely personal. I just think I think that it would I feel like out of a love for India that I want the nightmare of this regime to be over. But more than that, there is a feeling of anger because you know what it does is it's the anger of dispossession. And that dispossession comes from the fact that I lived 30 out of 40 years in my life in India. You know, I had like you you know that like I grew up with my cousins, like you went to school with them. Like there's this whole world of experience and of Indian belonging that suddenly you're told like in 5 minutes, no, none of it happened. It doesn't count for anything. It doesn't mean anything. Your closest relationships, you're really the kind of foundation of your creativity, of your emotional life, all of those things you're suddenly robbed of. And I think like there is like I remember like my mother saying to me, she's like, "Oh, it's no big deal, you know, you're not missing anything. It's just cousins gathering, drinking whiskey, like, you know, remembering Nani." And I was thinking, I was like, it's such a small thing if you have it, and
Hmm.
it's such a big thing if you're dispossessed of it, because it creates a kind of absurdity in your life where the things that matter most to you, like I grew up in her house. And so to not suddenly, like, for her to pass without a single right of closure for me, it creates like a world in which you feel like nothing matters.